Sometimes you're waiting to see everything before you make. But once you get a glimpse of it, I'm on the move. Look at somebody, tell them, are we thinking the same thing? So provocation is often unreasonable. It's outside of safety, beyond comfort, between faith and impossibility. And so if it feels easy, it's probably isn't God-sized. Anything that God is asking us to do, it's not going to come easy. Whatever God is asking us to get involved in, it's always going to perplex my comfort zone. So when God gives you an idea, it should make you nervous or jittery. It should force you to reevaluate your faith or stretch your imagination. Why? Because God, when he gives us something, it's fresh. It's not what everybody else knows. I have said a lot of things that a lot of people have never been in agreement with, but I see the manifestation of it. Because if God give it to you and you don't do it, he will give it to somebody else. So spiritual paralysis is a person's experiencing spiritual paralysis, feel stuck, inactive, unable to grow in their faith, lacking motivation for prayer, lacking motivation for worship or service, and due to the spiritual stagnation or disallowment. It is something that affects your journey and your relationship with God. It causes you to have ongoing sin, feeling like you can't move forward despite wanting to. There's a lot of people in this place that want to move forward, but you are spiritually paralyzed. You have strength in the physical man, but the spiritual man won't do it because you can't move forward despite wanting to. A state of what we call metaphorically depleted in your spirit. And so the Bible, by paralyzed individuals and able to rise from their bed of, of affliction or helplessness. There was a man for 38 years. He was at the gate, beautiful. He was there for 38 years, Jesus Christ, before Jesus' time. But he was paralyzed. And so there was a man at the gate of Bethsaida. He was paralyzed. And so when they asked him, Jesus went to him and said, would thou be made whole? His argument was, I don't have anyone to help me, but here is somebody has come to give you help, but because of the spirit of victimization, you are saying that you have nobody to help you, but somebody just showed up. But you're so crippled in your mind that even when Jesus said, take up thy bed and walk, all you got to do is to hear it, and it activates because nobody told you before that you could do it. And so somebody's telling you today that it's still possible. It is still possible to go through what you're going through and get you it. So what is this, Bishop? We got to learn how to shift the mentality, shifting mentality. Survivors think different. Look at somebody, tell them survivors think different. And the reason why the Red Cross, a couple months ago, I was in a meeting and with the Red Cross and some of the NGO people, and they were talking about something of interest, and I thought that I'd share it. The Red Cross couldn't understand why people stayed during Hurricane Melissa. And some people said, if I survived an earthquake, or if I survived a storm, the greatest storm that has ever hit the islands, why should I worry now that I have to move because I've seen bad things and nothing happened? What happened to those individuals is that they have programmed their minds that they are survivors and they don't want to move because they have never experienced anything like Melissa. But now they have come to understand when you live through worse, you calm, confuse people. Some people are here, you have gone through some stuff in life that should have taken you out. But your calmness is confusing people. Because you're not walking around with your like a blind man, Bartimaeus, begging anybody to help you. You are doing it and you're getting through because you're a survivor. I just need about 5 people to tell somebody I'm a survivor. And not because you see me calm doesn't mean I'm not going through anything. But I'm going through some stuff, but I'm still calm. I don't know who I'm preaching to here. I just need somebody to look at your neighbor and tell them, just because I'm relaxing my spirit, I've learned how to tranquilize my spiritual mind to the things that God has placed in my life. And so no matter what I'm going through, no matter how brokenness, I've had storms in my life before. Not because the spiritual molester has hit me hard, it means I'm coming back. I just need somebody to rock yourself back into what it is. And so we say this out loud. It's not what it used to be. God, my thinking is not what it used to be. Oh God, there is another doctor, Zig Ziglar, and most people suffer. He said most people suffer from self-limiting disorder, and self become the disease. Let me stop for a minute, because maybe I'm preaching to some people that don't even hear it. Dr. Zig Ziglar, he said most people, and I quote, suffer from self-limiting disorder. And the self become the disease. Your disease is not no devil or no Satan. Your problem is not Lucifer. Your problem is you, because you are not willing to step out of that comfort zone. You are sitting in that relationship that has held you and stripped you. I don't know what you love about it. You're doing it now and you're dodging because you don't want nobody to know, because you're still ashamed of it, but you're living in it. You are doing some things that doesn't line up with God, but you're accepting it because you thought that there is no way out. God, you are your own problem. Your virus is you have a self, oh God, a self disorder, limited disorder disease. And so you got to guard your imagination. Look at somebody, say, neighbor, guard your imagination. It is fertile ground. And so the New Testament wasn't written in English. It was written in Greek. And what you call heart is we call mind. It is often translated as imagination. So now we learn, the Lord says in 1 Peter 1:13, the love, he said, love the Lord with all your heart and your mind, understanding and strength. God, somebody look at your neighbor and tell him, he said, gird up your loins of your mind. I want somebody in this room to tell your neighbor, I'm getting ready to go, but I got to lay this ground. The Lord sent me here on this morning to wake somebody up out of their sleep, because you're still sleeping when God has called you to arise and shine. For your light has come. And so why? Because what is in your mind is about to produce something. You need to look at somebody, say, neighbor, what is in your mind is a productive vision that God has given unto you. And so you got to learn to say, since I've been impregnated with imagination, I must guard you from people who don't understand it. You have some vision killers. You got to be careful of who you share your vision with. You got to be careful of who you are brought into your space when God is dealing with you. You got to be careful who you have given over your vision to, because you need to write that vision, make it plain. And those who who run can read it. And so the enemy wants you focused. Oh God, the enemy wants you focused because he wants you to focus on what he wants you to do. But because if he steals your focus, he'll steal your dream. And so don't let the enemy kill your dream. I just need some dreamers in this place. I heard the Bible saying in the book, he said, the young man shall dream dreams and the whole man shall have vision. There are dreamers in here and there are visionaries in the room, but God said, I'm clearing your mind so you can dream again. I just need about 25 people who are willing to shake somebody right again what you're getting from God.